Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you find yourself viewing this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Um, I know the last couple of videos that I've done, I've been all over the place talking about aliens and crystals and energy and brain waves and Jesus and Jehovah and Yahweh and the Sumerian text and the Nag Hammadi scriptures and Book of Mormon, Book of Moors. I have been searching or looking everywhere. And the last couple of days, I've just had to kind of step back and reassess um, what I'm doing. And as a lot of you have already followed me, going over 2 years now, when I first awakened from the whole Jehovah's Witness um, nightmare, fully awoke from that nightmare, I started looking, searching for answers. And ultimately what it's led me back to again, and I've said this several times throughout this journey as I go through different places, I always come back here, right here. Again, everything I think that we all seek is right. And I need to stop doing this because I've had so many people. This is just a natural thing that I do with with my hands. I talk with my hands, and when I want to make a point, I do this. And I've had so many people say that I'm the Illuminati, and I'm all kinds of crazy stuff. Look, my hands just my hands just work like that. Okay, I'm not in the Illuminati. I'm not a devil worshiper. I'm not none of that. My finger just does that sometimes. Um, but anyway, my focus is going to be away from the Bible, really. And I've said that before. And I because I get so many comments redirecting me back to the Bible, redirecting me back to the Bible. But each time I go back to the Bible, I may find some little slivers of truth there, but I find a whole bunch of misleading information there, which causes me to question everything. So my focus is going to be more so now on within and tapping into the energy, positive energy that's all around us. And if we use discernment, I really believe that if we really use discernment, we will be able to listen to that inner voice, and that inner voice will guide us. And the more I think about it and feel this Holy Spirit that's around us, that can inhabit us, I get a strong, strong feeling that has everything to do with this earth, the energy of this earth, and the energy of this earth is the Holy Spirit, female. Or mother. As I'm feeling more and more comfortable calling it this energy, this mother. So I'm going to be doing everything in my power to connect with that energy, that theta wave, that heartbeat. I don't know exactly how it goes, but that heartbeat of the earth. And while I'm thinking about it tonight, Duck and Ryan actually have worked really hard to try and get this particular video, the one regarding brainwaves with Jamie, my Starseed sister, Jamie J. I think they were able to successfully upload it. I saw it. It's queued for scheduled, but it was scheduled before. But I think it's there now. And I think it's scheduled to air tonight at 8 o'clock. So those of you who've been waiting for it, it's going to air. But again, talking about those brain waves. Anyway, so that's where my focus is going to be, with connecting with the earth, doing a lot of meditation, going out, getting my shoes and socks off and getting my feet on the ground and grounding myself to the earth, spending as much time as I can outside. Try to stay away from electronics as much as possible. Again, just getting close to nature. I'm also learning as much as I can about crystals. So I've got my crystal Bible out again, and I will be going through and learning as much as I can about each crystal and whatever properties they have. Say, for instance, let me find, moonstone. Let's look at the moonstone. And this is my, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm not going to move the camera. Well, I can a little bit. Let me show you. These are my chakra stones right here that was lovingly purchased for me by my daughter. But this is the moonstone. That's the moonstone. Let's read about the moonstone. It says the attributes of the moonstone. Moonstone is a stone of new beginnings. As its name suggests, it is strongly connected to the moon and to the intuition. Like the moon, the stone is reflective and reminds us that as the moon waxes and wanes, so everything is part of cycle of change, is a cycle of change. Its most powerful effect is that of calming emotions. Ooh, I need that. Moonstones make conscious and unconscious and promotes intuition and empathy. It encourages lucid dreaming, especially at the time of full moon. Moonstone has traditionally been used to enhance psychic abilities and develop clairvoyance. It can be worn as a pendant to encourage acceptance of your psychic gifts. And there's more. It talks about healing, that the healing properties, what the moonstone could help with. Say, for instance, moonstone helps with digestive and reproductive systems, assimilates nutrients, eliminates toxins and fluid retention, and alleviates degenerative conditions of skin, hair, eyes, and fleshy organs such as the liver and pancreas. It is excellent for PMS, conception, pregnancy, childbirth, and breastfeeding. A moonstone elixir was traditionally used for insomnia, and the stone can prevent sleepwalking. And it also goes on the position you should put the stones in. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing is learning as much as I can about stones, how the stones can help us. I've been listening to other people. They actually, I listened to something last night. You're supposed to use your stones in threes. 3 stones, say for instance, the moonstone, the tiger eye, and maybe the amethyst. You would work with these 3 stones. And a lot of people will take their stones and actually sleep, put them under their pillows and sleep with them or carry them, on their person. So I'm going to be learning as much as I can about stones. And while I'm thinking about it, I want to thank my wonderful brother and sister for sending this wonderful medicine bag for me. When they first sent it to me a couple of weeks ago, I did not fully understand the significance of this beautiful, beautiful gift. And one of my dear friends in the butterfly circle, the group Lakota Lodge circle that I belong to, along with Jamie, and the one that's going to talk to you about brainwaves. But anyway, someone in the group explained to me how wonderful this was and how sacred this is and how special this is. And I want to tell you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you again for this amazing gift. And what it is you put your things that are very important to you, very sacred to you, and no one knows what's in your medicine bag. It's something just very sacred to you. I'm still learning about it, but I do understand how wonderful and precious this is. And again, thank you guys for this. I will treasure this. The same couple also sent me a nice little supply of my sage, and I've been saging my house and myself a lot. And I know a lot of people think that that's demonic and dealing, summoning demons or whatever. But if you really do your research, guys, we have really been sold a bill of goods about what's bad and what's good and all of that. I think one of the most important things that I've learned during this last 2.5 years is emptying your cup of everything that you've ever been taught. Empty it out. Empty it out and ask those questions. And that kind of reminds me of the scripture that says that be like a child. You know what? Didn't he say that? He says, be like a child. And I often wondered what that meant. I think I understand what that is now. Being like a child in wonderment, in asking those questions, not being afraid to ask the questions. No preconceived, if I can't ask that question because that's bad. No, a kid will ask you anything, anything. And I think for me, that's what it feels like. Just in wonderment and learning, relearning. And then depending on this inner voice, this inner light, this God spark within me that will guide me in the right direction. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next, until I update you guys again. I'm going to be focusing on crystals and energy and grounding and also connecting with my Native American roots. And I know a whole bunch of Black people say, yeah, I got some Indian in my blood, but I really do. And doing some more research, I've discovered that my grandmother would always tell us that we were part, she would say Alabama Kushata, the tribe, but then also I remember Lakota as well. And then once I started doing some more checking, whether it's the Kushata tribe or the Lakota tribe or whatever, it's some type of Native American heritage that I have there. And I've always had this feeling of or connection when I hear the Native American music, the flutes, the drumming. When I see things like this, it just stirs something in me. So I'm going to be exploring more of that as well, and connecting, hopefully making connections with my people, with my people. And it's so funny that my starseed sister, I told her that I was really interested in tarot, and she purchased me my first 2 sets of tarot cards. And it was so funny. She purchased 2 for me, and she says, I'm curious to see which one that you will gravitate to, because that will tell me a lot about you. And the one I gravitated to was this one. Let's go ahead. Let me show you the guidebook. Native American. Yeah. So while I'm here this morning, if you want to join me, I want to go ahead and do a reading for myself. And I'm just learning. And the process or the card placement I'm using is called past, present, and future. But you're supposed to shuffle the cards. Oh, this one's out of whack a little bit. No, I guess it don't matter. You shuffle your cards. And then you spread them out. And then you actually select 3 cards for past, present, and future. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to reach in, not knowing which card. I'm just going to let what I feel pull the cards. Past, present, and future. So I'm going to put these away with my 3 cards. Past, present, and future. All right. And again, the way it's been described to me, how you do this, you pull the cards, and again, you get into your best intentions, you know, positive energy, positive thoughts, just calm. And I say the first thing you do is you look at the card. You look at the picture and see if anything jumps out at you. What do you notice about the card? I'll let you guys see it if you're interested. What do you see? Okay, I'll go ahead and read the card. And I'll show you this too, for those who are interested. Okay, and I know that the number of the card has significance, and this particular card says vision. It says heaven is where you find it. And then I know that it has north and white on here, and I'm not sure what that means. I'm just learning. But there's significance in north and white and the color white. And I'll be learning that. And as I learn, I'll share that with you for those who are interested. I'll go ahead and read it now. It says, the question is no longer how did we get here and why, but where did we go and how? We were placed on earth. No, we were placed on a path of life to experience, interact with, and be challenged by its dangers. Paradise is not a place, but a state of mind. Wow. I believe that. We must heed the advice to stop and smell the roses, for it is possible that in our fervor to search for the elusive, we sacrifice our Garden of Eden for one tree. It is not so much in what you see, but the way in which you see it. Are you flying above your life, unaware of your true reality? The feathers you hold are not your own. They are the gift that must be returned one day. Like the dream catcher and the medicine wheel, they hold change. New colors become brilliant and luminous as your journey, and you wear the feather of distinction, the mark of a seasoned, soulful traveler. Your hands reach out to hold back illusion. Heaven is before you. Your dreams are coming true. Wow. Vision. The second card I pulled is this one. And you know, it's so funny because I've pulled these cards before. I remember them. So evidently there's a message that I should be listening to here. That's what I'm surmising from this. This one says, I'll let you guys see the back as well, if you would like to see that. Okay. This one is number 12, and care. Echoes of the heart. West black. Wrap an invisible cloak of love around you and share your kind words with all. Take care in the words that you speak and choose, for they build your body and your life form. Feel the gentle wind that works your words of love to shape your life into beauty. All cultures and faith speak of angels, messengers, guiding spirits, all subservient to the Creator. These voices are heard in your thoughts, but manifest most profoundly in your heart. Wow. Now, the last card I pulled is this one. Number 22. I'll show that to you as well. 22, Spirit, Pathfinder, North, White. Life is a journey surrounded by a veil of uncertainty. Its path stretched elusively before you. As you live your journey, it is your faith in spirit that is the catalyst and the torch that moves you forward in lights the way. Fortunately, spirit lives in all of us. The Pathfinder shaman walks the trail before you, lending his hand in a form of extraordinary symbols. But this shaman is frightening at first because you're not sure what he is presenting to you. What is it that he's carrying? A cross? If that doesn't resonate, what would? Perhaps a lightning bolt or a beautiful clay pot. What are your symbols? What is the central tree or post of your foundation? The Pathfinder stands in the physical, but is overcome with the beauty of spirit. He offers all his wisdom to you. Go deeply within to find that blue sky, your center. Wow. Wow. And again, a lot of people say that tarot is evil and demonic. Did you hear any evil messages or anything demonic coming from these cards? I don't. So again, this is what I'm going to be doing, guys. Focusing on what I call now true spirituality. Has nothing to do with religion. Nothing to do with Jesus and the gods and all of that stuff. True spirituality. Do I believe in a higher power? Absolutely. I do believe in source. There had to be a beginning. There had to be a beginning. There is an alpha, there is an omega. I do believe that. What I'm trying to sort out now, am I part of that alpha and the omega? Because I was talking to Duck, actually, last night. Let me see what my time is. 23 minutes. I'm good. I was talking to Duck. And I was thinking, if I was really Almighty God, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I created everything. I can do everything. I'm everything. In my own imperfect state right now, that would be kind of lonely and boring. I'm it. I'm it. Okay. I'm it. What if this beautiful energy decided to emit facets of source out into the universe? And I'm a piece of it. And you're a piece of it. This is 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 a piece of it. The dog, the cat, the trees, the grass, the air, the water, the dirt, the bugs, the microbes. What if it's all source? And here we are, pieces of source, facets of source, looking at each other. You're fat, you're ugly, you got funny looking eyes, you got kinky hair, oh, your skin is the wrong color, you were born on the wrong side of the world. Yeah. And then we have pieces of source eating other source, killing other source pieces. And what I'm saying, does it resonate with anyone else out there? Again, this is just me thinking outside of the box. Not a teacher, a truth searcher, seeker. Do you guys ever think about stuff like that? Or am I the minority? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I think there's lots of folks that think like this, and the more and more, once they start doing research and looking at what's in that Bible, and like, look again. But anyway, I'm gonna be looking at my this. I love this book, the Baker Creek Seed Catalog, and I've been dreaming of all the new things that I'm gonna plant for my tiny homestead. I'm going to plant lots of tomatoes and carrots and corn and lots of herbs, to be putting some things away. So I'll be sharing with you guys some of my selections for the spring. And actually, Duck and I were going to be doing, now that I have help with my living the dream, the tiny house experience, the homesteading thing. Duck is going to be, and actually, see how this is working out. He got me this cute little tripod thing with my cell phone. I don't have to use weird stuff anymore. My makeup case to try to hold my phone up. So I appreciate him. But anyway, he's going to be helping me set up videos. I'm going to be doing like a lot of things in the test kitchen here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do different things. Here's canning and all kinds of things. Cheese making. I'm going to be making soap and candles and all kinds of wonderful things that I want you guys, if you're interested, to follow me along. And I did a couple of things outside, and a lot of people expressed they like being outside with me. So we're going to set up the camera, and I'm going to show you what we do out there, preparing the soil and planting and harvesting, whatever we do on the homestead. If you guys are interested, I'd like to share that with you. I'm going to be doing more and more of that, and less on the whole religion thing. I'm still going to be talking about my spiritual journey, and as I learn about brain waves and crystals and all of that, I'm going to share that with you, because that's where I'm being led down this road. It's not so much the religion, church. That's not it. That's overwhelmingly what I'm getting. It's not that way. So anyway, I am almost at 30 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and close right now, and I'm not going to be saying keep your vibrations high anymore. And the reason for that is because of what I'm learning about brainwaves. We don't want to keep our vibrations always high. We want to bring our vibrations lower and lower and connect with that theta wave. The earth's resonance is where we need to be. As much as we can, connect with Mother. Connect with Mother. And tonight, when we release that video, I'm hoping you guys will understand why I say that. It'll really bring it home about, yes, there is a point where when your vibration is high, at the highest level, as you're following Mother, once you reach here, the power is there. And once you reach that point, that's your high vibration, and that's when you want to push your intention out at that point, not keeping it high all the time. When it gets to that point, use that point. Anyway, I hope you guys would join tonight and watch that particular video. Uh-oh, it's over. I hope you got that. So anyway, guys, we'll see you tonight. Love and light, my babies. Love and light.